What's going on, guys? So in today's video, we're going to be going over all the settings that I use in order to get top 500 already in the new Siege X season. I hope you guys are already enjoying the new engine. Maybe the audio is not like the best right now, but hopefully the settings that I'm about to show you will help you guys rank up easily.
Alright, so here's the setup. To start off, we got our Superlight X2, of course, lovely mouse. We got our Echo 60% Hall Effect keyboard, W actually. We got, I don't know if I can see it, newer NW 8000. This is like a podcast quality mic for only like $50 with the boom arm included. Really good. We got some Chinese IEMs. I don't know. They're really good. Inside the PC, you're probably thinking, oh boy, it's on carpet. This is cooked. Well, hold on. Because I have it sitting on a wooden platform in order to not collect too much dust inside the power supply. So what we have is a 4060 Ti upgraded the 3700X to a 5800X. And so now I'm running a little bit better of a PC, but it's still kind of cooked. 240 hertz monitor, IPS, 27 inch. Our second monitor, as you can see, is missing at the moment. We got the screws right there that it was mounting on because it just straight up broke. We got the arm sleeve and the Zowie mouse pad. This is the setup. Now let's get into the PC and show you guys all the settings to hit champion.
Okay, so here we are on the desktop. We're going to go ahead and navigate over to Documents, My Games, Rainbow Six Siege. And in your case, you will probably only have one of these folders. These are just a bunch of accounts that I have, and then your benchmark file for your FPS benchmarks. I know that my file is this one, so I will click on this one. You can check here if you have multiple accounts. You can check the date modified if you know that you've been on that account. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Properties on this. You're going to make sure this is not on read only. You're going to make sure you uncheck this, apply it, then click OK. And in my case, I've already done all this. So what you're going to want to do is where you see display and hardware info in the brackets, you're going to want to go all the way down to input. Now input, you're going to locate this mouse sensitivity multiplier unit. You're going to change this to 0.00223. This is my multiplier. Have it in the description. Have it in there for a while now. And X vector aiming, you should also change this. I don't know why this is actually not changed at the moment. So you're going to file save, close it. That's all you need to do. So now we're going to go on to our Logitech settings for our mouse. I have two mice plugged in just cause, just in case that one runs out of battery, I have a backup. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to sensitivity TPI, make sure you're on 3200. If you want my exact sense, my wireless report rate, 8000. Wired report rate, you can't exactly go above 1000. So, and if it feels too fast for you on the desktop, you can always go to mouse settings and you can change your cursor speed. I changed it to 4, feels like 800 on the desktop. Next, we have rawaccel. Everyone knows this, everyone asks about it in the comments. This are my settings. This is an older version of rawaccel. I do not trust the newer version. Now, you're in the newer version, you're going to see synchronous here instead of motivity. I just trust the default. Good old faithful, you know what I'm saying? So these are my settings, exact settings, growth rate 5, motivity 1.3, midpoint 12, charts. Scale by mouse settings, DPI, I have mine set to 1200. This was default when I installed the application, I do believe. And for me, it works best. Pull rate, have it at 8000. That's all the same, all well and good. Apply that, and then once you apply this every single time, you don't need to run it as administrator or anything. You just close it, and then you're good. So next, okay, so now we're in the menu for Siege X. We're going to go to options. Now, you guys already know my display settings. I don't need to go over that with you. I play 90 FOV. I play 5.3. What you guys have been asking for is the graphics. So what I usually do for quality, actually this one looks new, this texture VRAM limit. But what I usually do is I just put this on low, and then all I change is the lens effects. I put this on bloom. I keep DLSS on quality, and I turn these all up to 100. So my assumption would be that if you have a better GPU, this setting would help you out because the lower you set the limit, the more CPU would be used rather than the GPU. And in Rainbow Six Siege, your CPU gets maxed out a lot quicker than your GPU does because it's not as taxing on the GPU. Now let's go to controls. I have raw input on. A lot of people say that raw input off is better, but I don't understand the difference. Since we were on the multiplier that we applied, horizontal and vertical are 1717 because if you multiply this by 4, you get roughly 7070, and that would be 877, which is what I used to play, 800 DPI 77. Now, my mouse ADS sensitivity I recently changed because I felt that it wasn't good for me to constantly un-ADS and look around corners and then un-ADS. I feel like it'd be a lot better just to keep ADS'd and stay looking fluid whenever I'm clearing corners. So I upped each of these by 10. We're running 33 1.0 and 2.5 is 49. I play toggle lean and I play toggle crouch. A lot of people like to play hold to crouch. I don't like it. And same with hold to prone. People use hold to prone in order to show them peak better. But I just have a mouse button for that. And now getting into my keybinds. So my push to talk is T, alt chat O, team chat P. Those are just rebinded just so I don't accidentally click them while I'm playing. I usually have push to talk on T and Y at the same time, so then I could, just in case I misclick one of them, I'm talking no matter what. My lean left is on Q, and it's also bound to a mouse button because it helps me with my Shaiko peeking, because Shaiko peeking on the right side is harder for me, so I use a mouse button to make it easier. Lean right, I don't have a secondary bind because I can Shaiko peek pretty easily on the left side. My crouch is C. I have 2 binds on prone, control, and a mouse button. The mouse button is so I can Hishome peek quickly, and control is a secondary bind just because I'm used to proning with control. I use alt to walk. Obviously, that one's easy. Shoot, I'm not sure why I have a double binded, but that one's inspect weapon. I know a lot of people are going to change this button because they're going to want to inspect their weapons a lot. I'm not going to change it. Melee has always been V. Primary gadget and secondary gadget, these are default for me. Enter observation, I have it at 3 because I just feel like it's the easiest, and deploy drone at 4. Those are just the easiest for me. Now, this is the best thing that I have, these next settings. Select primary weapon. I don't even have it bounded, because what I have instead is I have my weapon swap bound to 1. So every time I just need to switch weapons, I just click 1 instead of clicking 1 to get my primary weapon and clicking 2 for my secondary weapon. I just click 1 to switch in between the two. And that is it for my movement keybinds. So next we have my optic color. Right now, I'm really been feeling white with 100 opacity. I don't know, just feels the cleanest to me. Screen check obviously off. Motion blur on. I just feel like it just makes my experience smoother whenever I'm playing the game. I don't know why. Stun, I'm gonna have this obviously at dark glare because I don't want to get blinded. Tinnitus, I have this on wave. I think I should put it to muted. And then dynamic range, I've heard that low is better, I've heard that high is better, I've heard so many mixed opinions on this audio setting, and I'm pretty sure it's also in the audio tab. If you go here, yes, it is also in the audio tab, so it's in accessibility and audio. Not sure why, but dynamic range, I just set it to low and I have it on muted. My master volume is at 48. The reason I have my master volume and SFX volume on the lower end is because I play with IEMs, and in-ear monitors are very, very loud. I mean, it depends on the type you get, but they are very, very loud. So you have to adjust the audio in-game in a lot of the games that you play because they will absolutely blow your eardrums out. And so those are the settings that get me 1.9 KD this season and Emerald 2 in the first couple days of the season. So use these settings if you want, and maybe your KD will skyrocket like mine did.
I'm just dead, bro. Solar window. You're repelling in. What?
What a freak, man. One was on my bathroom window. Still below in trophy, maybe. On my window. I'm getting fired. He missed the fire. Oh, he doesn't know I'm on the stairs. He doesn't know I'm on the stairs. Well, bathroom window, bathroom window. Bathroom window and solar window repelled. Wait, he doesn't know I'm here.
No, he does it all, actually. That's diffuser.
Diffuser. Bathroom window.
Panel window.
Let's go down.
I have your stairs, don't worry.
Bathroom's dead. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I think other government.
I do. I can.
Yeah, they're vertical.
Droning in. Hold on, let me look at
Vertical
restroom.
dead. Clash is in on me.
Put him, dragon.
Coming in, slapping. Hold up.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, another one maintenance, another one maintenance.
Push it. Camera gone.
1 HP, Ace.
He's on the reinforcement.
Wow.
Oh!
Wow.
Well, he just pre-fired. Okay.
I mean, you digging and me just dug in all of us.
Yeah, he actually just dug his fucking. Oh, we got fucked, bro.